I could not stop those stupid Math Avengers from teaching them about multiplication and division. But I can stop them from learning about temperature. I will steal all the thermometers in the world so that no one will be able to use them. Genius!
Calling the Math Avengers! The math world is in danger again!
Not again.
What is it now?
Who is it now?
It's the Mathador super measure. He's stolen all the world's thermometers to stop us from teaching the children about temperature.
That's what he thinks. There is one in the Math Avengers headquarters which we can use. I'm not super measure for nothing, you know.
Fantastic! Math heroes, assemble! Let's learn all about temperature and really show that Mathador what we can do. What can you tell me about temperature? Yes, that's right. Temperature tells you how hot or how cold something is. Yes, we think a lot about temperature when we're talking about the weather. That's right. Sometimes it's very good for something to be very hot, like when we're cooking it, or very cold, when we put it in the fridge or the freezer to keep it fresh. You guys know a lot about temperature already. Great job! Take a look at this thermometer. This is a thermometer that you use to see what the temperature is in the air around you. Look at it carefully. It's divided into spaces. And if you look, in the middle of the thermometer is a 0. Then it goes up in tens. And then under the 0, it goes up in tens again with a takeaway next to it. We're going to talk about that. Now, this thermometer has a C on one side and an F on the other. There are two different ways to measure temperature. One is in degrees Celsius and the other one is in degrees Fahrenheit. In other countries, they use the F, they use the Fahrenheit to measure temperature, but we don't do that here. We use the C, the Celsius. So when you are looking at a thermometer and you see the C and the F, don't bother about the F for now. Concentrate on the C because that is what we use here in Malta. Now, look at this thermometer. All right? I am going to set this thermometer to show 10 degrees Celsius. Look, the red goes up to the 10 and stops there. It goes all the way from the bottom through all of the numbers until it gets to the number 10 and it stops there. All right. Now, the numbers are there in steps of 10, but each of those little lines is also a number. So if I want to set this thermometer to show 25 degrees, I go up to the 20 and then 5 more. This shows 25 degrees. All right. For this next bit, you are going to need your whiteboard and your whiteboard marker. I am going to set the thermometer to show different temperature readings, and you will write on your whiteboard how hot or how cold this thermometer is showing. Okay? Here we go. Look carefully at the thermometer. It's under the number 10. So the number you're looking at is smaller than 10. What is the temperature this thermometer is showing? Write it on your whiteboard. Very good. It is showing 8 degrees. Let's try another one. Look carefully. This one is between the 10 and the 20. So it's bigger than 10 but smaller than 20. Look carefully at the little numbers. What temperature is this thermometer showing? Excellent. 18 degrees. Well done. All right, one more. Look carefully. It's above the 20 this time. What temperature is this thermometer showing? 22 degrees. You guys are getting so good at this. Fabulous job. So far, we've only been looking at the numbers above the 0 on the thermometer. Now we're going to take a closer look at the numbers underneath the 0 on the thermometer. Look carefully at the picture. The 0 is when the temperature is freezing. That is the temperature at which water will turn to ice. It is freezing. The numbers below 0 are called negative numbers, and they show when the temperature is below freezing. If you've ever been on holiday to another country in winter when it's snowing and there's ice, you've been to a place where the temperature is below freezing. Remember when we talked about Antarctica and how cold it is there? The temperature there is below freezing. Fabulous. For this next bit, you are going to need the paper thermometer that your teacher sent you. So if you don't have it yet, go and get it. Now, look at it carefully. What can you see? Very good. The 10s are marked on this number line, but each little line is 1. We have positive numbers above the 0 and negative numbers under the 0. And you read a thermometer almost exactly like you do a number line. A thermometer is just another number line. So put your fingers on the 0. Now, move up 5 spaces. What temperature is it now? Good. It is 5 degrees. Now, stay on the 5 and move down 10 spaces. You'll end up underneath the 0. Move down 10 spaces from 5. Where have you ended up? -5. Very good. 5 degrees below 0. So stay on the -5. And now go up 3. You should still be underneath the 0. How many spaces under the 0 are you? You are 2 spaces under the 0. So it should be -2 degrees. 2 degrees below freezing. Okay, you're on the -2. Go up 4 spaces. That should take you past the 0. What temperature is it now? Good! It's 2 degrees above freezing. 2 degrees Celsius. Excellent job. All right? Go up 4 more. Good. You should have landed on the 6. Fabulous job. I'm so proud of you. All right. I have a problem for you to solve using your thermometers. Let's see. My friend Emma was on holiday. She woke up one morning and the temperature was -3 degrees. So put your fingers on the -3 degrees. But by lunchtime, the temperature had gone up 10 degrees. What was the temperature at lunchtime? So start on the -3 and go up 10 spaces and see where you end up. Good! You should have landed on the 7. By lunchtime, it was 7 degrees. Fabulous! Here's another problem for you. Our friend Mistress Multiplication looked at the thermometer one afternoon and it was 25 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness, it was so hot. But when she looked at the thermometer again in the evening, it was 16 degrees Celsius. So, how much had the temperature fallen by? Find the 25 on your thermometer and the 16 on your thermometer and see how much of a gap that is. Excellent. The temperature had fallen by 9 degrees. You guys are doing fabulously. All right, math heroes, you're ready to do page 22 in Activity Book 2C in order to practice what you've learned about thermometers. Don't forget to post a photo to it to your portfolio so that your super teacher can see it. Fantastic!
How can this be? Oh, you stupid Math Avengers have foiled my plans once again. But no matter. The world is still without thermometers, so all that you've taught the kids is useless.
Oh, really? Well, while we've been learning about thermometers, Mistress Multiplication, Super Measure, and Princess Place Value have found out where you hid all the world's thermometers and returned them to their rightful owners.
No! How could I have lost again? Next time, I will come up with an even better plan, and none of you will be able to stop me!